What's up, Wargamers? Welcome back to World of Wargaming. I'm Isaiah. Today, Dundrek and the gang are going to be delving back into the Shadow Deep. That's right, we're going to be playing a game of Rangers of Shadow Deep today. We're going to be playing the third scenario of the third mission from the big rule book, The Last Stand. Now, unfortunately, our good friend Olaf, much like Artax, did not make it through the swamp. And unfortunately for us, we've lost a friend and we cannot currently replace him. So we're going to be going into this a man down. Now that, we'll see how that affects us. Hopefully it doesn't. But we'll see one way or the other. But first, if you haven't hit that like, subscribe, or bell notification, please consider doing that before you watch the rest of the video, because it helps me get the videos out to more people. I appreciate you. And let's get into this game of Rangers of Shadow Deep. Having pushed through the swamp, the land becomes firmer, and the gnarled trees less dense. The rolling black clouds above still cast everything in a perpetual twilight, and ash and smoke still drift in the air. For the most part, the land is quiet. No birds sing, no insects call out. Occasionally, a small animal twitters from the shadows, or scampers through the dead leaves. Twice you have spotted small patrols composed of gnolls and masked men, but both times you have been able to find cover and remain undetected. With few indications of the passage of time, you are forced to rely on your own reckoning and the growl of your stomach to know when to call halts, rest, and eat. You have passed several streams which seem to contain fresh water, though you remain wary of drinking from them. Just as your companions are starting to tire and you are considering calling a halt for sleep, you spy a broken structure in the gloom ahead. Crawling forwards, you can see that it is a partially collapsed stone farmhouse, of a kind that is common in both Alladore and Laurentia. Creeping closer, you see shifting shadows within, and closer still, you hear whispered voices. There are several people inside, definitely humans. As you focus on the speech, you begin to pick up the lilting accent of Laurentia, and although the words are still obscure, you can hear an undercurrent of fear. Making up your mind, you call out softly to the house, "Laurentia!" The voices go silent, but you hear a shuffling from inside. You call out again, "Laurentia!" A moment of silence, and then a reply comes from within. Friends. Standing up, with your hands open before you, you walk slowly towards the door of the house. A man is standing there in the tattered remains of a Laurentian uniform, a battered and notched sword in his hand. "We are friends from Alladore." You say. The man lowers his sword and grunts. "We'll take friends from anywhere." Inside the broken house, you see several more soldiers, as well as a group of women and children. The man in the tattered uniform speaks again. "I don't know how long it has been since the world ended, but for all I knew, we were the only survivors. There are things out there, gnolls and worse, hunting us." "Laurentia is destroyed," you reply, "but the world endures. Alladore still stands. We can take you there." But even as you say the last word, a horn sounds in the distant gloom, and your companions come running. Everyone draws their weapons and prepares to face the onslaught. Okay, let's get into this. So this game will last 12 turns. My goal is to survive the waves and the onslaught of mobs that are going to be entering onto the table. Now in this mission, one thing that is a little bit ambiguous is that it just says place the models randomly along a given table edge. Or not even a given table edge, just along a table edge. So the way that I randomize that is I roll a d8 for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on that edge, I roll a d3 for 10, 20, 30. And then within that 10-inch section, I roll a d3 for 3, 6, 9. And then that's the general area that I put the mob. It helps me kind of grid that out a little bit better and make it a little bit more random so that I'm not, giving advantages to myself. I've got 2 treasures, one here and one here. I've got the Laurentian archers in the house with the civilians down here in this room. I got to make a roll for this guy in a second to see if he's going to remain a man-at-arms or maybe become a knight. Desdemona here, Dundrek up top, Gorbin and Samuel out the north side going to grab this treasure, Jameson and Tobias out the southwest corner to go and try and grab this treasure. To start the scenario, you draw 3 cards from the event deck. I drew giant flies, a troll, which I'm super proud of this model. I just finished it recently and I'm really happy with his synthwave colors. We'll put him back there where he goes. And then we got 3 zombies over here. We draw an event card every event phase except for the last one. And that being said, I think that's everything. I do have to make a couple of rolls here. So first, we're going to make a leadership roll with Dundrek because he has the best leadership modifier. Yep, at +5. We're looking for target number 12 here. 15, so we will upgrade him to a knight. I also need to make a traps roll. Now, I don't have anybody that has trap specifically, so I'm going to make this roll with Dundrek. Looking for target number 6. 10. So Dundrek at any point in the game can make, or any point on any of his activations during the game, can make a shooting attack at +3 against any model. So that's pretty handy. And that being said, we're going to get into the Ranger phase of turn 1. One other thing that I neglected to mention is in the house, we've got this main door here that connects the 2 sections of the 2 rooms of the house. We've got a door here, a door here, a window here, and a window here, or here. The rest of this is pretty much just kind of the walls go up 4 inches and the enemy can climb up 4 and then down 4 into the house. I'm not sure how I don't think that would affect creatures with flying. I'm pretty sure that if their movement gets them there, they could just fly into the house. Now I'm ready to go. So we're going to start with, I want to leave these guys alone because right now the flies can't really see them, which means they'll be going just this way and then they'll walk into my line of fire there, which I'm okay with. I think I want to move Desdemona. I just want her to come back to this wall. I'm going to take a shot with this just bare bones archer into that fly. That one right there. Okay. Getting a 14, 15, 16 minus... Oh, no -1. Yeah, because I'm shooting this last. So -1 for the intervening, which is still enough to hit with a 15. Flies have an armor of 6 and 5 health, so that will kill that first fly. Dundrek is then going to take a shot at this fly. I'm going to use one of the charges from my bow to give myself another +1 shoot for the duration of the game because I have a magic bow with 3 charges left on that magic bow. So we're shooting at +6 here. Ooh, I'm going to use my reroll there for Hand of Fate. Yes! Yas! Crit. Worth it. That may be the best Hand of Fate reroll ever. So that's a dead fly. Those were the only 2 things I was really worried about. The zombies are super slow. The troll is super slow. That'll bring us to monster phase. Right, troll moves up around this way, heading towards that door. Zombies move their 6, their double move up to the gate, bringing it to the rest of my companion phase, where I'm going to activate Gorbin, who's going to make a move for that treasure chest. A double move will get him to the chest, but he will not be able to activate anything from it. Samuel here is going to move out to about there. All right, to right there. And he's going to take a shot at that front lead zombie. It's going to be at -2 currently for moved and for intervening terrain. 5, 6, 7. Nope, that's going to be a miss. This archer is going to move up the stairs to here. I'll double check that measurement. And he's going to be shooting at that right there. So we're going to peck a shot over there at that zombie. Ooh, that is a missed shot. Jameson is going to move to the treasure and pick it up. Tobias is going to move to the wall right here to try to take a shot at that zombie. Definitely going to be at -2 here. 18 goes to 20, goes back to 18, still beats a 17, and will be enough to kill that zombie. Outstanding. Good job. Random Knight is just going to move down into the doorway. Civilians are going to stay put. That'll bring us to the end of turn 1. Let's draw the event card. Red 8. Red 8 was 2 more giant flies, which I rolled it up, and they're coming in right there. Bringing me to Ranger phase. We're going to start with Desdemona. We're going to start with Desdemona, who can see through this door right here and is going to, or if you should get in the window, but going to throw a fireball right there. So +3 shooting attack against the troll. 12, 15. Troll has an armor of 14, so it will hit for 1 damage. Against the first fly. That's going to super duper kill that fly. And against the second fly. Also going to super duper kill that fly. Because, wow, 20 and 20. That's, whew, hot dice. Either way, that's going to be 2 dead flies and 1 damage on the troll. Great job, Desdemona. This archer put a shot right there on that troll. That is going to be a miss. And lastly, Dundrek will put a shot on a zombie at -1. That's still +5. 17 over armor 12. Wait, 12, 17. Yes, 17 is with the -1 for the wall. So yeah, that'll put 5 damage on that. He's going to move nowhere. He's going to stay put. My knight is going to move this way. Double move if we have to. I just want to get there. Gorban is going to pick up the treasure and then start making his way back to the party. Gorban ending here. Samuel moving down to take a shot at the troll. Oh, that's pretty good. So that's 18, 19, 20. -1 for moving is a 19 over defense. 14 will deal 5 damage. Moves towards the door because that's the target point, and because he has, or no, more importantly, because he has people in line of sight. These 2 zombies come through the gate and into the garden area, opening themselves up to some shots from me. So we're going to start with Tobias. Yes, Tobias here. He's going to take a shot at this already wounded zombie. Oh yeah, that's going to hit and finish that zombie off. That's a pretty good lick. Next, this friend. I think he actually needs to move up some to be able to see. So he's going to move up to the edge here, take a shot at that zombie. -1. That is a miss, and I knocked the house down. Coming back this way. Civilians are going to stay put. That'll do it for my companion phase. So we're going to draw an event card. Getting a red jack. So that dropped the burrow worm right into the middle of the party, which is super duper fun. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do about that just yet. Okay. Correction. So for that trap, this is when I'm going to use it. So Dundrek is going to take that free +3 shooting attack at the burrow worm. 1. That is actually, hold on. Oh no, that'll miss. And I already burned my reroll. Oh well. We're going to start with Dundrek in the Ranger phase. who's going to take steady aim at the burrow worm, giving him +5 to the shot. 3 plus 10 is a 13, which will beat their armor, and deal 3 damage to the burrow worm. I'll take it. So I'm going to activate Tobias, who's going to move up. He's going to move up into contact with the troll, not swing. Gorbin is then going to move up and swing. So Gorbin swinging at the troll. Gorbin is at +5. Oh, Gorbin, you had a really good roll. So that is going to do a lot of damage to me. That is 23. Going to crack me back for 11 damage. Ouch. And that will do it for my ranger phase. So then monster phase, that troll will swing at Gorbin as he has the lowest current health. Oh my gosh, Gorbin. That is going to take Gorbin out. He's gone. We'll see what happens to him later. Burrow worm will move in. It'll attack Desdemona because she has the lowest, but she does have some support here. Okay, so she got 10. He's +3 is 12. She's +2. She is +2 just for the support. So that's 12 and 12, which is a tie, so they'll both hit each other. I will hit him for 2 damage. He will hit me for 2 damage. Losing Gorbin really hurts. Hopefully he's not all the way dead, but that'll be a problem for later. This zombie will move 6 inches towards the door. Tobias will take a shot at him. That is going to hit and be a dead zombie. Tobias is then going to move to right here. Just kind of get out of the way. Jameson is going to move over and in. He should have that. Yeah. He's going to double move just to get in there at that, give a little bit more support into that fight. He can't do anything. He's going to come down the steps and he will take a swing. So this is going to be at +8 for an archer. Yes, +8 right now. That's a 16 for the worm and a 13 for me. So 16 will deal 5 damage to me. Okay, my random Laurenthian Knight is going to take a swing. He's freaking +10 here. Okay. So that's 27 over 13. Or no, over armor 10. That's 17 damage. That is a dead burrowing worm. That knight just cracked him squarely in the skull. Okay. One giant scary thing dealt with. Still got to deal with this troll. Last up will be this archer. Civilians are going to continue to stay put where they are. This archer is going to double time it down into this part of the house. To right there in the door. Desdemona hasn't gone yet this round. I'm going to hold off on her heal. So we'll go to event phase, where we will get a red 5, which is 3 zombies who come in this top corner, bringing us to ranger phase of turn 4. So Jameson is going to double move 9 to get into a supporting position on the troll. Our nameless knight will then move out and swing at the troll with some pretty good support right here. We'll be at +8 on this attack. That is a 9, 8, 17 against a 20, which will not do do the job. Excuse me. That will hit me for probably 8 damage. Correction. It will hit me for 7 damage. Dundrek is going to climb down. So 4. And then I got 3 more inches. We're gonna be moving this way. Thanks to Dundrek's longer than average move, he is able to get into that scrum and just give a little bit more support there. That's gonna do it for my Ranger phase. We'll go to Monster phase, where the Troll is the monster with the lowest health. He will swing at my Nameless Knight, who is currently +10 to the roll. 12 is a 22. 18 is a 22, which is a tie, which means we will do damage to each other. So I'm going to hit the Troll. Troll's definitely going to kill me. That's without a doubt. I, however, am going to hit the Troll at armor 14. I'm going to hit the Troll for 8. Taking it to... Zombies are just going to shuffle down the line, and that will bring us to the rest of the companion phase, where this archer will move in, swing at the Troll. I need to deal 2 damage here at +8. Plus, I've had huge bonuses to these rolls, and it just has not worked out for me. Not good. Oh, Jesus. That's a... Yeah, that's a dead archer. Whoo, not going well, folks. Not going well. Tobias takes a swing. Oh my goodness. 19. That'll be 8 damage to Tobias. Desdemona will move and use her heal on Tobias to pull 5 damage off of him. Or on Samuel, sorry, not Tobias. This random archer is just going to move into the scrum. Try to, God almighty, kill this thing. Tobias is going to move up. Take a shot at a zombie. -1, -2 here. Oh, doesn't matter. It's a crit. That'll kill a zombie. And civilians are going to continue to cower. Bringing us to an event phase. Let's see. Red 4. No patrol showing up right here. This is not looking good, folks. Not looking good at all. Alright, so Jameson, gonna try to hit this troll. Okay, 8. Kill the troll. Jameson will then move back into the house. Samuel, gonna take a shot at a gnoll. 17 is +2 is 19. Over the Gnoll's armor of 11 is 8 damage to that Gnoll. Samuel will then move in. Dundrek will take a shot at the same Gnoll. That will hit and kill the Gnoll. Then move in and up. Taking us to monster phase, where we'll start, I guess, with the zombies technically first, but we're going to start with the gnolls because they're the ones who can actually do stuff. So we're going to start with this gnoll right here, who has an open shot at random archer that is not dead yet. So that is going to be a miss. Lucky second archer will take a shot at -1 for the bush. That is a miss. Hang in there, little archer. Our fighter and sergeant will then move. The fighter making it into contact with the archer but not having any actions left to swing, and the sergeant just not making it to contact. Move up to here, and then we'll go to the rest of the companion phase. So we'll start with Tobias, who's going to take a shot at that zombie. That is a miss, and Tobias is going to back up. The only thing I have left are the civilians, who can't really do much. So we'll draw an event card. Black 2. Pick one hero. That figure is returned to its full starting health. We'll pull the damage off Desdemona. Ranger phase. Jameson will move out and take a swing. Crit. Outstanding. Good job, friend. This random archer will then take a shot at the Knoll Sergeant. 12 plus 2 is a 14. Sergeant has an armor of 11. That'll deal 3 damage. Take a shot at the fighter as well. That's not great. Fighter or sergeant is plus 3, so that's a 10. I am only plus 6, so that is an 8. So that will be a missed shot. Monster phase. Sergeant has the least health. He'll move in to attack, and I think they have the same health. He will attack the archer. So I got a 4, 6, 8. He got a 12, which will beat my armor by 1, so that's only 1 damage. Archers will then take shots at Dundrek through the window. Try to anyways. That is a... So that would be heavy cover, which is minus 4, or plus 4. It's plus 4 to mine. I always do that backwards. It's technically plus to mine, which will make it miss, because that'll give me 12, 16, over there, 15. One will do the same. That is a 22 for me to a 20 for them, which will be a miss. Okay, bringing us to companion phase. Oh wait, I gotta move those zombies. Bias. We'll take a shot at one of those zombies. 18, 20 will hit and be enough to kill a zombie. He will then fall back into the house. Samuel is going to move out just to give support. He's not going to swing. We'll leave that to Jameson next turn. Desdemona is going to stay right where she is. Well, no. Desdemona will come out and also provide support. Not going to attack herself, just going to provide support. The event phase, where we get a red 10, which is another troll who will show up right here. I'm going to swing with Jameson, who is swinging at plus 10 right here. Do I have... I don't even have anything useful. Nope. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is a very, very, very dead Knoll Sergeant. Next, I will have Dundrek take a shot at this Knoll. 9, that's going to be a 6. Yeah, that's a miss. And we'll have Samuel take a shot at that Knoll. Samuel, however, will put in some work. That is going to be 21 over armor 11 is 10 damage, which will kill that Knoll. Monster phase. This Knoll will shoot at Samuel. That is at, even at plus 1 to me for intervening, that is going to hit. So we got a 17 against Samuel's armor of 11. We'll deal 6 damage. Zombie moves to here. Troll moves to there. We'll go to companion phase, where Tobias will take a shot at that zombie. 9 plus 2 is 11. So that will hit, but it will not deal any damage. Wait. Tobias is plus 3 to his shoot now. So it will deal 1 damage. Then move away. Random archer will take a shot at no archer. 15 plus 2 is 17. 17 plus 1 is 18. That is a miss. Random archer will then move back into the house. Desdemona will move and pick up the treasure. Drop by Gordon. Again, we'll stay put, bringing us to the event phase. Red Ace. 4 more Knoll fighters. And I rolled it, and the narrative says they're the Knoll patrol is coming from the east, so that's where they came in. They came in more or less about the same spot as the other ones. Bringing us to Ranger phase, where boy oh boy have I got some work to do here. Gonna start with Dundrek, who's gonna take a shot at the troll. I gotta start trying to whittle some damage off of that thing. I got the chance. Troll gets a 13. I get an 18, which will put 4 damage on that troll. When that troll spawned, I was supposed to roll a d20 to see if it's two-headed. It is not two-headed. Desdemona is going to pull back. And Samuel is going to take a shot at this lead fighter. Pretty good roll. Fighter gets a 13 to my 17, which will beat it and deal 6 damage. He will then fall back just a little bit to right there, which will bring us to the monster phase, where this zombie currently has the lowest health. Here's where we're going to pull some civilians out. So we're going to bring 1, 2, 3 of these civilians out. And then I'm going to swing. None of them are going to attack. I'm going to swing with Tobias at +8. 4 + 8 is 12, which is going to beat him. Zombie has an armor of 12, but will not deal any damage to him, but I can step away. So we're going to step away there. Random Archer is going to move around to here and take a shot at the troll through the door. Well, that's a pretty good shot. That's a 21 to a 7 or to a 19, so that will hit and deal 7 damage. Good shot. For a second, I did forget the Knoll Archer, who will shoot at Dundrek because that's his only shot. Is 15 against their 18, so that's going to hit and deal 7 damage. Bringing us then to the event phase, where we will get a Red King. Red King is a giant spider in a random corner of the smaller room of the farmhouse. So that spider is right there tucked into the corner with that lonely little girl who does not like the notes. Hopefully she can squish it. Okay. Jameson. Gonna take a swing at that fighter at +6. That is a +6 is 17, which will beat the Knoll and beat his armor of 11 by 6, which will kill that Knoll. Samuel will shoot at this Knoll that's right in front of him. 6. It hits, but it won't beat his armor, so it won't do anything. He's then going to move this way. Just right over there, where he can snap in, but he's not going to be the target. That leaves Dundrek, who will take a shot at that Knoll as well. Oh, that is a crit, which will be a 100% dead Knoll. That'll be a 30 total, +5 damage for the crit. So that is a super dead Knoll. Okay, got a little sunshine. Dundrek will then move down. Just into that fray right there. He was an inch away. I have... Nope, that's it. So monster phase. This zombie will attack first, and it will attack one of the civilians. The civilian has +6 for support here. So that is a 14 v 14. So they will both deal damage. Civilian will take 4 damage. Zombie will take 2 damage. Fighter will then move and attack the little girl. Let's see if she can squelch him. Does not squelch it. Will deal 6 damage to the little girl. Troll then, next lowest health, will come a charging in, I think. Hold on, let me measure. I don't think he's going to get to swing. I think he's just going to make it in. Yes, so he's just going to make it into the house and into a fray right there. This gnoll will make it in and swing at... Samuel has the lowest health right now, so swinging at Samuel. Samuel is +4 to the roll. Ooh. Not good. So that's 18 over Samuel's armor 11. Will deal 7 damage, which will... He's got 6 on him. Will take Samuel out of the fight. Okay, moving forward. This... No archer doesn't have anything that it can shoot at, so it will move out towards the target point, bringing us to my turn, where I've got a few things that I can do. So we're going to move Tobias out to here. He's going to take a shot at that gnoll. Okay. 17. That's a really good roll for me, but a much better roll for the gnoll. Yep. Wait, I had a 20. Yep, they had a 21 because it's an archer. Des Demona. He's going to move right here and swing at this zombie. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Those cancel. So I've got +6 to the roll. Ooh, that is a 15 for me. No, +6, yeah, 15 for me and a 16 for them. So that will deal 6 damage to Des. Okay, we're going to have this civilian right here swing at that zombie. +6. Okay. There's the roll. That guy's in here to protect his children. That's a dead zombie. Random archer here is going to swing at the troll. Well, hold on. I killed here, so I can then move here because I'm not in combat at that point. So he's going to move there so that he can provide support to that situation. And then I'm going to swing here with +2 support, so +6. 15 +6 is 21. Beats the 18 of the troll. And 21 over 14 will deal the remaining damage to finish that troll off. Way to go, regular archer. If one of my friends dies, you may be taking their spot. Civilian has the movement to get to here, where he will then swing at the spider with +4 for support. That is a 5. That's a 9, which is more than the spider's armor. So I will deal 1 damage to that spider. And the little boy here can get to right there, where he will take a swing at the spider at +6. Pretty good roll for them. Pretty good roll for me. That was a 13, I promise. That's a 19. And then beats and will squelch the spider. Inside of the house cleared out okay. That's really, really good. Let's go to the event phase. Get a red queen. Okay. So all the heroes, an ash storm kicks up. Line of sight is reduced to 10 inches. And all heroes have to make a will save. So starting with Dundrek. 10, he's good. The target number was 8. Doesn't matter what my modifier is. Desdemona. 6. Desdemona has a will of 3, so she's good. Jameson. 17, he's good. Tobias. 4 plus will of 1. He will take 2 points. All in all, not a terrible event card. It didn't put any more monsters on the field, which is awesome. Ranger phase. And I'm going to start off by activating Tobias, who's going to take a shot at that knoll. Getting a, that's definitely going to be a hit. So that is a 15, 18. Beats their armor of Archer 11. Will deal 7 damage. Tobias is then going to move over here into the fray. Dundrek going to shoot at the knoll archer. Oh, that is a miss. I can't do anything about it. Dundrek will then move into that fray. Random archer will move up to the door and shoot at that knoll. Oh, that is a miss. We'll go to monster phase. This one will shoot here. It'd be light cover in the doorway. So I got a really good roll, so that's going to be a miss. Fortunate for me. Then these both have the same health, so we'll start with this fighter. I got to check everybody's health. That knoll into Tobias. Tobias will have 1 level of support here, so Tobias will be at +4. I got an 8, so a 12, which is better than their 4. We'll beat their armor by 1, and then I can push them back an inch. I think push him back there because now his friend doesn't get support here, but neither do I, but I have a better fight stat. And I deal 1 damage to him with his armor of 11. And then this one will swing at Jameson. Ooh, Jameson gets an 8, which is +4. That is a 12, but is not better than an 18, which will deal 7 damage to Jameson. And that's it for monsters. We'll go to my companions. What did I do here yet? I may have done too. I may have messed up my companion phase. If I did, I apologize. I think I did. I think I did one too many things. My bad. I know Jameson hasn't activated yet, so we're going to attack that knoll. Oh. So that is a 16 against my 3. We'll deal 5 damage. Is enough to remove Jameson from the field. Drops his treasure. Event phase. Red 2. It's going to be a knoll sergeant and 3 knoll fighters. But luckily, the dice gods were in my favor here, so they came over here in this corner, way away from being able to cause a lot of trouble for me. Going to Ranger phase. Dundrek is going to take a shot at that knoll right there, since he's not currently in combat with anything. 17, that is going to be a miss. Dundrek will then stay put for now. Tobias will take a shot at that knoll. That is a miss. This rando right here will take a shot at that knoll. Oh, that is a hit, and will deal 2 damage. And monster phase. So this knoll will shoot at Dundrek. We'll say -1, shooting between his friends. As a 12 to my 10 to my 11, which will beat me and beat my armor by 1, so 1 damage. This one will come in. I'll do damage to him, I think. And he will attack Tobias. However, I will have support. So he gets a 6. I get a 7. No damage, but I can push him back to where he was. Then this gnoll will come in and do the same thing. So same thing, I won't deal any damage, I'll just push him back. I am perfectly okay with just nobody dying. Gotta move those gnolls up there. Desdemona is like super useless right now. She's gonna move just to right there. Maybe give some support. Hopefully not die. Bringing us to end of turn 11. They're all going to stay put. Event phase. Last event phase of the game. Black Ace. 1 giant spider in a random corner of the larger farmhouse room. Spider is placed right there. Ranger phase. Dundrek will shoot at that gnoll. Oh, goodness gracious. That's a miss. Tobias will shoot at that gnoll. That is a hit. That is a 20. Over there, armor 12. That's not. That is enough to kill that gnoll. Okay. 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 And regular archer, or Laurentian archer, will shoot at the archer gnoll. That is a miss. So, okay, you killed the troll, man. You're a freaking hero today. All right. Monster phase. This gnoll will shoot at the man in the door. Oh, wait, no. He'll shoot at Dundrek. Doesn't matter. He misses. Okay. Good deal. This gnoll will charge in. Swing at Tobias, who has support. So that is a 20 for the gnoll and a 17. 21. Whoo, 21 for Tobias. That will slay that gnoll. Spider will move into this room and attack the civilians. Civilian will say he's going to try to bite the little boy. Little boy has support. Gets a 17. And he will again squelch the spider. And at that point, Desdemona is going to stay put. The civilians are going to stay put, hunkered down. That's going to be the end of turn 12. And with it, the end of this game, The Last Stand. This is probably one of the most intense missions of Rangers I have played to date. This was absolutely insane. I have so many rolls to make here. I'm scared. I do have 2 Anthelus, which I should have had one of those last time for Olaf, but I don't think it would have made a difference. I think it's a 1 or a 2, and I could have only boosted it to 1. Oh, wait, sorry. Let's back up. Desdemona will move and pick up. Oh, no, she can't. She can't pick up the other treasure. Oh, well. I guess it's left on the field, because she's already got a treasure. So, again, yeah, that was super, super intense. Let's do some post-game. So, in order of their loss, Samuel gets a 13. He makes a full recovery. He's fine. Gorbin gets a 5. I can make that +1 to a 6 with the Anthelus, but it doesn't matter. So he is badly wounded. All right, so badly wounded. Gorbin has the choice of either sitting out the next mission or starting the next mission he's in at -5 health. He'll probably sit out the next mission. Maybe. I don't know. It depends. Depends on what I do next. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to do maybe another player mission next, or if I'm going to jump into Burning Light. It really depends on the terrain situation. But I have one more roll to make. I'm getting carried away. For Jameson. Jameson gets a 7, which is a close call. Minor injuries, but does lose all non-standard equipment. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'll lose my my bone blade. Oh, Dundrek will receive a total of 97 experience points. With the 24 that he already had, taking him to a total of 121, which at his current level is not enough to level. So we'll move forward to a treasure roll. For the one treasure that I got that Desdemona is carrying, a 12, which is an herb or potion. 12 again. A potion of strength. Potion of strength. Drinks this potion, receives +1 fight. That's pretty nifty. I'm going to give that to Jameson. And that will bring us all the way to completion for Mission 3, Scenario 3, The Last Stand. Again, this was absolutely brutal, but luckily I didn't lose any more party members. We lost Olaf in the swamps, but everybody else is coming home. And that's a good feeling. We're going to do some reorganizing before we head back out for another mission. Maybe Sigvold will be back from his pilgrimage back to his monastery. And we'll see what's going on with him, what he's been up to. But for today, that's it. Thank you so much for stopping by, hanging out, watching me struggle bust through this mission. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And as always, I'd like to say a big, huge, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to our patrons who support us and pledge to us over on Patreon. You guys are the absolute best. If you enjoyed the content you saw here today and that's something that you would like to consider doing to help out the channel, go over there, check out the link in the description, check out the Patreon. There's a lot of cool stuff over there, including access to our Discord server. Talk to me, hang out with me, talk about our work, what we got going on in the hobby, some shout outs, all kinds of cool stuff. Check it out if that's something that you think you would be into. And regardless of whether or not you do that, I want you to know that I am incredibly grateful that you decided to stop by and spend part of your day with me today, rolling dice and pushing toy soldiers around. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And as always, may the dice be ever in your favor.